exciting. Today we have our very special guest, Zachary Kibbe, and our co-host.
It's your boy Tamir.
Hi, it's Dillion.
And today's subject is why we go on coffee dates. I think we go on short first dates, and I just call them coffee dates, but they're short first dates, so you don't have to invest too much time, and you can get to know them without having like dinner and dressing up. It's going to be very casual.
Dinner just implies very much more going into it. A coffee date, come as you are.
Exactly.
There is no dress code at a coffee shop. And dinner, you might be there a while. Coffee date, you could be there a while, you might not be. It's completely up to you how long it lasts.
Like, you can just leave or just stand in line with them and then leave.
Hey, you can use some free Wi-Fi.
That's true.
That's the best part about it.
But if you don't drink coffee, you told me you don't drink coffee.
I don't drink coffee, yeah.
So, like tea, or how would you do a short date?
My coffee dates are at 10 p.m. and I say, hey, let's just get drunk and see what happens.
Oh God, that's so
It's more like
dangerous.
that.
Even better.
Yeah, coffee,
That's
like
dangerous.
Kahlua with some whiskey.
Yeah, oh,
shit. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I can't do first dates, especially if I with alcohol, because I'm telling the world this, but that's dangerous. That's really dangerous. That is like just opening up, because I'm already like open and talking about stuff all the time, like giving some alcohol.
I think the coffee date implies like I'm not trying to have sex with you right away.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be a gentleman or whatever, you know. Even though it's all bullshit, right?
Yeah.
But no, I mean, like for me, it's like, yeah, let's get a drink.
So
I'm more of a night
what
person
else
anyway.
would you do? Like if it's not coffee, what else would you do?
Yeah, like let's meet at
tea?
a casual bar and have a beer. You know.
And also with you and your
Yeah,
mom,
it's
drinking.
pretty much drinking all the time.
Strictly drinking.
Maybe a smoothie.
I'm coming up really well here. Yeah, let's meet at the Jamba and we'll have a thing, you know, or whatever. Get a
So is that how
gas
y'all
shot.
like I'm a girl and I don't understand these things, and I normally don't make the first move. I used to, and all of them just miserably fail. And I do like part of the message of this show is to ask as many people out and get hurt as many times as possible. So like I have huge heartaches all the time, but like, do y'all normally start with coffee, and then if a girl hit on y'all, like, would you ask for coffee, or what would it be? Like a drink? Would you prefer a girl ask you out for a drink, or like I had a guy friend that laughed and said, "Oh, she could just buy me dinner."
You know, sometimes we do like to be treated too, you know.
That guy sounds like a keeper. Buy me stuff. Right away.
I like guy friends, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah, it's usually just drinks or whatever. Like, a lot of times I feel like I meet people in a friend of a friend type situation.
Yeah,
so you're kind of
those are the
already
best situations.
in a social setting anyway, so you kind of are getting in that coffee date, like on your friend's couch or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. So
Or
it's
like
not
at a
like
baseball game or something.
like an impromptu kind of, but it's not really meant to be a date. But then you're
Yeah.
asking about a real date.
Right, but that's the thing. I think the coffee date it's kind of the buffer between the first real date, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But see, it's like dating is so different today. Like, I mean, I don't really go on too many dates.
Right.
Like myself, I mean, I think like now you meet a lot on social media. A lot of times your first date is just meeting each other in person, like going to the park or something, making sure they're real public place. Not crazy.
Nothing too rapey.
I actually did go on a date, and this guy brought his whole family.
Oh.
Yeah.
First one, right? Here's the extended. Here's
It was
my
so
aunt,
weird.
uncle,
That's
niece,
weird.
nephew.
It was like layers of different, like his best friend and the door,
Oh,
his
wow.
brother-in-law.
It's too much. Too much.
You're like playing This Is Your Life with him. Hello, this is my life.
Yeah.
Behind
And
this
then they
door.
all like merged on to me, and I shook everybody's hand.
Wow.
It was nerve-wracking.
I ended up going on more than one date with that guy. It didn't work out. So, speaking of dates and heartaches and things of that nature, you write a lot of songs.
I do.
They're everywhere. So, we have this CD, this is your latest CD, Zachary Kibbe.
No, Zacky's great, yeah.
Zachy,
Oh, I'm gonna stretch out the AR. Zachy.
Songs from the Mud. So explain that title, Songs from the Mud.
So the music is really blues based,
Mhm.
and I wanted something that kind of said that a little bit, and I feel like I used to say that my style was kind of sloppy and dirty and bluesy, and
Oh,
And
get
so like
it.
swampy kind of mud.
Like muddy waters.
Yeah, and also a really cool documentary called Muscle Shoals. Somebody said
Yes.
something in that about like these songs were from like the mud. I was like, that's it. There's the title. You know.
I just got a shirt the
Worked
other
out,
day
yeah.
that said Muscle Shoals on it. So I just want to brag about you because you've done some amazing shit.
I have.
Okay, so let's start with this. So Ray Donovan, they did a wedding song. Explain that.
So I wrote a song about a year and a half ago called Baby Blue.
Mhm.
And it just was used for a wedding scene on Ray Donovan. It was really crazy. I had a lot of messages on Facebook and stuff, and that was really cool. And I played a show in Seattle, and I had a couple that was there. They were like, "Hey, can we buy you a beer?" And I was like, "Yeah, cool. Why would you want to do that?" But okay. And they're like, "Yeah, we're here to see you." And I was like, "That's cool. Like, how did you find out about my music?" And they said, "Well, we saw your song of yours on Ray Donovan, and then we just got married 3 weeks ago, and we used your song as our wedding song."
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So that was like really like, you know,
More bragging.
tearing up a little bit thinking about it. I was
You
really,
did the theme song for Night Shift.
Yeah. They I got approached by the music supervisor, I guess, from that show, and me and probably a handful of other people, like, "Hey, do you want to take a stab at writing something?" And they liked my swag or style or whatever. And so I had this cool lick in my back pocket, and
Actually, you're kind of wearing the same thing.
yeah, this is kind of what I look like. This is what I wear.
And then Joe Dante,
Canadian tuxedo.
and you did the song All Tied Up.
Yeah, that was really cool. I was in that, yeah, they used the song of mine All Tied Up in that movie, and then they put it on the soundtrack, and
So awesome.
it's really cool.
So all the small things you've done.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
That's so awesome, and we're so excited to have you on the show today to perform for us. So catch us on the other episode, Zachary Kitty performing live, and this is LeLien on Exo Dating signing out. Please subscribe to our channel.